Hi, I'm Pat Wattam of the Pat Wattam team at Remax First here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Here with my newest team member, Leslie Green. Woohoo! Thanks for coming, Leslie. I've been trying to lure Leslie away from her job for years at LSU, and finally she succumbed to my madness.
Your charm.
My charm, very good. So Leslie and I go way back.
Oh yeah.
So is it the 90s?
It is.
90s,
the early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah. Because her husband, Griff, and I have been friends. Roger worked at LSU, and Griff is the saxophone professor at LSU. I call Griffin the Steve Vai of the saxophone world, and anybody who knows me and Steve Vai knows that's a huge compliment to
Very
Griff.
high praise.
Very high praise, yes. In fact, back before y'all had 2 kids, Griff and I used to go to concerts all the time because I needed protection go to those metal concerts. And so when you and Griff were dating, I had to tell you when y'all were dating, I got a call the next morning from him going, I met this woman last night, we were on the phone, we went and we sat for 4 hours talking or whatever. It was hysterical. I'm going, I think this is the one.
And I learned that I had to pass the Pat Wattam test to really be even considered as a proper girlfriend.
Right, there you go. So,
yes.
So our first meeting, this is my favorite story about Leslie. Our first meeting is Debbie Hanna on my team, worked for the record company back then, and she had tickets for Metallica that night. And Griff was, of course, going to go with Debbie and me to the concert. And so the record rep for the area that I guess was over Debbie, was there and invited us all to dinner at Louis. We had dinner at Louis.
Yes.
And so Leslie came and we got to meet Leslie. It was very exciting. And then he said, why don't y'all come with us to the concert? And it was called the Snake Pit. So at Metallica, there's a cutout area at the front of the stage where we're going to be, and the band is like right up here walking around us. The audience is over here and we're here.
Super cool.
Super cool. And it was very exciting to me, except it's not quite Leslie's.
I was like, all right, I'll go see Metallica. Why not?
And so in the middle of the concert, of course, she's yawning, and James Hetfield, the lead singer, looks down and sees her yawning, glowers at her and going, who's he glowering at? Oh my God, it's Leslie. So I learned right there that maybe the kind of music Griff and I were going to see would maybe not be what you wanted to see.
And then I dragged her to an Elvis Costello concert about a year later. She was very patient.
Yeah, that was into that too. So we were great friends. We don't go to concerts together. But I've been trying to lure her onto the team for years. She's been at LSU Press for how many years?
13 years.
13 years. And I kept saying, really, you should be on my team doing things with us. So the opportunity finally came, and I lured you again, as I do to people, to join the team. And so now we're going to have a licensed realtor shortly.
Yes, I passed the test.
Yay! So one of the things I also wanted to say I remember about you, back when you and in my memory, it's a long time ago, y'all were dating. I was selling his house for him that he had, and y'all were going to buy a house together.
It was right after we got married.
Right after you got married, because I was trying to find a time frame there. And so one of my favorite memories of Leslie, which is why I've always had in my mind that she should be in real estate, back in those days we didn't have credit scores. You had a credit report, and then the lender had to decide based on not just the credit report, but on you, whether they wanted to take a chance giving you a loan. So that was very interesting because Griff is a little, he's a musician. What can I say? He's a musician.
And a professor.
And a professor,
the whole absent-minded professor
kind of
thing.
Roger,
Yes.
So anyway, so Leslie they had to write a letter to the lender, about why they should get a loan. Basically, in those days, you wrote a letter to the lender. And so Leslie's letter to the lender was about, I'm in charge of the finances, I'm in charge of this is how we're going to do this. And the lender called me and says, oh my God, with her handling financing, we'll give them a loan, Pat, not a problem, they get the loan. And I thought then how organized you were and how you understood that the largest financial instrument most people have is their home.
Yes, and how important keeping your monthly finances straight is to oh my gosh, to get a loan and to have your home.
And to have your home. So now we're 3 houses later because I had his house, and y'all's house, and then your new house.
Yeah.
And so I thought it was very interesting how you understood as you were moving into an area, your previous home had been a wood frame home.
Yes.
Yes, which is charming.
Very charming.
Cute.
Lots of upkeep.
And you love the area. But as you bought your next home in the same general kind of area where there's still plenty of cute wood frame homes, you're like, no, we're buying brick.
Our new house is about 1.5 miles from our old house.
Right.
We wanted to stay right in the same spot, but we knew we needed a little less upkeep, something, it's sort of like the Three Little Pigs, right? The house of straw versus the house of brick, yes.
Right. So anyways, all those little things where I understand you understood money, you understood the different nuances in buying a home, from having done it several times. Also, you'd be very good in real estate, and you're very good with people. It's funny. I try to stay in touch with people a lot, but I'm bad. I'm busy, and Leslie's the one who's always going, time to get together, haven't seen each other. So I thought then another thing that says, oh, she's going to stay in touch with the clients, because that's really important in our business, stay in touch with clients and make sure they're being taken care of. So all those things made me think you would be really good at this.
Well, and this way I get to see Pat more often, almost every day.
Yes. If I have my way, you'll be doing all the work. And
she'll be at the beach.
I'll be at the beach, yes, or maybe taking Griffin to the concert.
Painting, yes.
Painting would be good too. So anyway, welcome to the team. We're thrilled to have you here.
Thank you.
Once we get your first sale under your belt, we'll have that on the line also, of course.
Exciting.
Yes, which will happen soon. So any of you out there who are in our circle of friends who know Griffin Leslie, I just want to say she's going to be an awesome agent, and we're thrilled to have you. Welcome.
Thank you.